My beautiful, beautiful Sagittarius, we are looking at love. How is love treating you? How are you feeling about love? Are you ready for love? Are you ready to move on from whatever energy doesn't serve you best towards the energy that does? Let's see what we've got for you for love, my beautiful, beautiful Sagittarius. Those dealing with a Sagittarius, wherever you've got Sagittarius in your chart, I'm going to draw some cards, clarify, and then I want you to think about the one question that has brought you to this love reading. I'm going to draw you a crystal oracle card for that at the end, my beautiful Sagittarius. So let's see what we have. First card presenting itself there. Maybe something that you don't want to face. That's a very interesting one. You may have been overlooking certain things. You know, sometimes in life we turn a little bit of a blind eye towards something. We don't want to be too pushy. We don't want to be too extra, we tell ourselves. You know, and it's these little things that we sometimes ignore, which I kind of get a sense of you can't ignore anymore. Okay, it's like you just don't want to. Okay, so let's see what it is that we have here for you, my beautiful, beautiful Sagittarius. We've got the Knight of Cups and we've got the Nine of Swords. All right, so a situation might be coming to an end here for you, but the interesting thing is that it seems like you may have been thinking about this for a while. And you've kind of made up your mind. Now, this doesn't mean, Sagittarius, that, for example, you're with someone. It doesn't mean that you completely cut the tie. That is not what is necessarily coming up for you. For some of you, that may be. It's more a sense of things can't carry on this way. You know, I see that you are very ready to maybe have a roundtable moment, you know, with your person, or even if there's new energy coming in, you know, with that new energy coming in, you actually want to have this round table with them. Then I say to them, right, almost like literally, these are my terms and conditions, you know. I mean, you don't want them to obviously feel under duress, but I really do feel that there's little things here that may, you know, as I said, that needs to be spoken about. There's things here that need to be addressed, because it's almost like you are not able to love as fully as you would like to. All right, and even if you are single, it's in a sense of, you know, I feel that for many of you, you might be dealing with a situation where you might be open to a new connection with someone else, with someone new, even if you don't know who that person is. Even though I feel for most of you do, but you know, it's almost like you might be a little bit cautious over here. All right, I also feel that for some of you, there's a sense of, you might be looking at maybe like another couple, another person, and you see how they are doing things, and you're saying, well, I would really like to be able to do things like that. I would like to have that experience. And for some of you, I really feel that you want to draw that line between, if you maybe look at another couple, you might be in a space where you sorry, where you started to believe that maybe you want to be with that other person, you know. Whereas the question you want to ask yourself is, do you actually want to be with that person, or would you like to have what that person has with someone else? You know, because for most of you, I feel that's what it is. And there were times that you would definitely sort of like, I would almost say, like almost like you sweep dust under the under like the pot plant and stuff like that. There were definitely times when you were compromising yourself, hoping for something better, you know. And now is the time to actually prioritize yourself. All right, now is the time, my beautiful, beautiful Sagittarius, to prioritize yourself. And part of that prioritizing yourself is just not putting up with anybody else's bullshit anymore. You know, it's also about, you know, forgiving yourself for the times in the past that you have not been loved to the capacity that you would have been you would have appreciated to be loved, because the past is the past. You know, we can't change that, but we can forgive it. There's an opportunity for you to move on from the past. All right, so definitely want to move on from the past, not hold on to the past. All right, that will be to your detriment. And that means that for some of you, you might need to forgive yourself for putting up with some shit that you should not have been putting up with. All right, clarifying that Seven of Swords, we've got the Nine of Wands coming out, so that's actually quite amazing. So just look at that. We've got the Nine of Swords already, and we've got the Nine of Wands. So heal with patience, heal with love, heal with kindness towards yourself. All right. Let's see what we have. Tell me, my beautiful Sagittarius, where in the world are we connecting from? Where on this beautiful blue and green planet are you right now? Where are we connecting from? Tell me, let me know. I would love to know. Let me know in the comments. If you go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it so very much. Alright, so for the Seven of Swords, we've got the Nine of Wands, we've got the Hanged Man, and we've got the High Priestess energy. So all of this is speaking about surrender. All of this is speaking about releasing. All of this is speaking about letting go. So you might need to have a little bit of a heart-to-heart with yourself. Alright, so maybe that round table that you need to have is with yourself. I feel that you have been compromising yourself a lot in love. You know, you have been sacrificing a lot. You've done more than your fair share. And now is the time for you, my beautiful Sagittarius, to really stand up for what you want, to claim up, you know, for what you want, to speak up for what you want, you know, and to not, there might be a childhood wound here that is allowing you to get into the situations where you almost play second fiddle all the time. And it's time to really look at that deeper issue, to release that deeper issue, so you don't keep on continuously getting into these, you know, situations that are satisfying but not 100% soul satisfying, you know, not to the way that you'd like it to be. And once you've done that healing, or you're not sure how to do that healing, do not be afraid to call in resources, you know, hand over to source, hand over to the universe. But I do feel that for some of you, you'd want to call in some help, you want to get some support with the situation. All right, it might be a little bit much for you to deal with all on your own. So you might, a way of surrendering is also to reach out and to actually get help, to actually get support. All right, but there is great potential for this connection. You might be dealing with someone that's a little bit of a chancer, someone that actually knows that they're taking a chance. But you know, they are like sort of justifying around it, playing around it, because they know that you're going to allow it until you, and again, the conversation that I'm encouraging you to have with your person is not to say, well, finito, we are done. It's more like, listen, this is making me unhappy. This is how I've been compromising. This is what I haven't been speaking about. But now I feel that I can't do that anymore. Can we please find, you know, a way to make it work for both of us? And even if you get someone new coming in, now that might be very scary and sort of like off-putting for a new person. But I feel the energy that you are dealing with, even if it's a new energy that's coming in, Sagittarius, this energy is serious about life. And this person is serious about you and being with you and sharing something beautiful with you, celebrating a beautiful connection with you. So they want you to have that open and honest conversation. Okay? It's not like you sit down on the first date and say, right, I want to get married. Are you marriage material? You know, it doesn't have to be that serious. But you want to let someone know that you're not just into like a flash in the pan sort of fly-by-night situation. All right? Clarifying the Knight of Cups, you've got the Five of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. There is a lot of fighting the self that is happening here for you at the moment with love, with connection. You know, it's good to do some inner exploration within the self, to do introspection, to see, okay, where am I at? How am I contributing to this? How can I do things differently? It's very, very, very good to have that conversation with yourself. But it doesn't mean that you have to make everything wrong for yourself. And I feel that for some of you, you maybe heard some harsh words at a point, and you're thinking to yourself, well, was that person maybe right? You know, whether they were right or not doesn't mean that you have to keep on raking yourself over the coals. Maybe this is an opportunity for you to sort of like, you know, set your love goals at a higher level so that you can benefit in a more beneficial, soul-fulfilling way. Actually, that is what Page of Swords is encouraging you to do. You know, what is it that you want from love without consistently compromising yourself? All right? And know that from the worst situations, the best thing can grow. So again, if you're dealing with someone, I'm not saying that you should go say goodbye to your person. I'm not saying that you should say goodbye to love. The Magician there at the bottom of the deck. But it's about being open to calling love into your life in the way that you would like to experience it. Okay? By not sort of like compromising so much that you actually sacrifice yourself in the process, throw yourself under the bus in the process, Sagittarius. Okay, let's look at this Nine of Swords. There are some blockages here that's blocking love, and look how amazing that is. With Nine of Swords, the first card that we've got out there coming is Nine of Pentacles. All right, and nines are always about wish fulfillment. Love is energy, Gemini energy, choice energy, and the Seven of Swords, communication energy, very, very strongly here. You can make this work. You can make this connection work with this person. If you're already dealing with someone or somebody coming in, you can make it work. This could be true love. It just takes a little bit of work. takes a little bit of work more than the usual, but you know what, if you put in the work, and the key is that you are both willing to put in the work, because you're both able, but it's a case of both being willing. So you want to speak very straightforward to your person and say, listen, are you willing to put in the work? Are you willing to go to distance? Because I am, and if believe them the first time. There's really something that's coming through very strongly here for you, my beautiful, beautiful Sagittarius. Believe them the first time. So if they say that they are open to it, yes, but then look at their actions. All right, but don't go there looking for problems. But if they say, no, I don't think this is for me, it's a little bit serious, don't try to mold your mind around the idea of like, well, they said they're not so serious, but maybe, possibly, and perhaps. If they said they're not down for it, then they're not down for it. Okay. The one question that brought you to this reading, my beautiful Sagittarius, let's have a look at that. For those of you that might be interested in my coaching options, do take a look at my services. Do take a look in the description for it. It's all over there. Do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's see what we've got for Sagittarius for love. From the crystal energies, the question that has brought you here. What is the answer for love? Cuprite, rites of passage. This is an energy that lets you know that you have got every right to fully experience and fulfillingly experience every desire of your beautiful, beautiful heart, my Sagittarius. And even if others don't agree with what it is that you need, you have got every right to claim what it is that you need, to stand up for what it is that you need, so that the universe can give you exactly that. All right, so that's what I got, my beautiful Sagittarius. I hope that it helps. I will see you next time.